Hello there, and welcome to the return of the Mandalorian! Season 3, Episode 1, The Apostate. Joining me, as always, is the Sith Holocron Naomi.
Damn, you have a lot of disk space on your computer.
Yeah, because I don't use it for anything except the internet.
That's fair.
And, like, the occasional video game.
But not as much as me.
Yeah. But yeah, we're back. It is I, the Jedi Holocron Tyler. Mando! We're back. It's exciting times. I just wish we could watch the next 7 episodes already, but that's how I feel about every Star Wars show all the time.
Yeah. I want more Visions-style releases.
They're just like everything, everywhere, all at once.
Just drop it all.
Yeah.
You
just
know?
more Star Wars. This will be fine. Every week, next 8 weeks, we'll be eating good.
I wonder if we'll review every episode this season.
Yeah.
It'll be the first time we've reviewed every...
I mean, we already fallen off the Bad Batch. There's very few shows where we actually commit to it, I feel like.
Very few where we commit all the way until the end.
Yeah.
We will, at the very least, do like a...
We almost made it through Andor.
We will do a finale Bad Batch review.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like the last however many episodes that we missed.
And at the end of this video, the last minute will be quick Bad Batch thoughts.
Yes.
So, yes.
Because they both released today.
Yes. So what do you think of this episode?
I liked it.
What do you like about it?
I like seeing Navarro all proper like.
They're thriving.
Prospering. I like
grief.
kind of the like the slow growth of Navarro. Like season 1 it was a shithole. Season 2 it was like
better.
Like it was basically more like a it just gave me vibes of like a random town you'd find in a wasteland, but like that has a little bit of life.
Yeah. And
now it's like a trading hub.
Yeah, it's thriving.
Now it's thriving.
Yeah, fucking pirates being like, what the fuck? Why is this bar a school now, you know?
They got pirates, and the pirates have a cruiser.
Honestly, the pirates having, like, kind of a capital ship is kind of fucking hilarious. Like, their version of, like, a...
No, I mean, it was literally, like, the size of, like a frigate. Or not a frigate. Like, a... I never know, like... Because I feel like in a lot of, like, sci-fis, the ship names, like, what class they count as, tend to have, like, different sizes.
Yeah.
Like, it's different for each series, and I don't know the Star Wars sizes, but it's, like, smaller than, like, military support ships, and obviously way smaller than Star Destroyers, but a lot bigger than fighters. They're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like the size of the TIE Fighter carrier in Rebels.
Okay, yeah.
That they stole. Like, kind of just like a carrier ship. And their ships looked cool.
Yeah, everything about their ships were cool. Even their Captain Swamp Thing looking motherfucker guy. It's kind of like, okay.
I also like how their, like, cruiser had, like, a lot of, like, missing walls that were just, like, ray shields.
Yeah.
I don't know, it looked cool. Just, like, with the red barriers all over the place. Yeah, the weird swamp guy.
Yeah.
I was really hoping the pirates were going to be Hondo, though.
Return of the Hondo.
One day.
One day
we'll see him. I miss you, King.
Yes, rest in...
The true pirate king,
the only pirate king in my heart. Only pirate I like.
Also, we saw the things from Rebels. The whales.
We did. That's the highlight of this episode for me. The little tease. There's... Dave Filoni is either playing games with us and just like...
Well, I think it's just, establishing more that they exist.
Is Grogu has to be the key to finding Ezra, right? At the end of the day, right?
I'd imagine maybe. Is he going to be involved in the Ahsoka show?
Maybe. Here's a big take. Din Djarin, horny as fuck to be a Mandalorian.
Yes.
Going all the way to Mandalore, that's a fucking ravaged ass, destroyed ass planet, just to be a Mandalore. The armorer is gonna be like, after he redeems himself, he's gonna be like, why the fuck you still have this kid? You can't have this kid. He either needs to become a Mandalorian or get rid of him, and then he joins the Rebels crew. And then after that, they find Ezra in the Ahsoka show, and the Rebels crew joins Rey. And then we get the new trilogy of Star Wars. Sorry. Fan. But I do, the first part I said is I fully believe it's possible.
Yeah, I do kind of feel like Din's quest to reaffirm his Mandalorian status is gonna go wrong somehow.
Yeah.
Because I don't see him becoming a cultist again.
But I mean, isn't he technically kind of a cultist if he's so...
No, yeah, he's trying to get back into the cult.
Yeah. I don't get why he wants to get back into the cult.
Well, because he was raised in it.
Yeah, but
you get kind of brain broken by cults.
Yeah, you really do.
Where you're just, like, willing to do fucking anything. Also, they said that Mandalore is, like, made out of crystals now because they scorched it so hard.
That's pretty
like the green
metal.
crystals from the green turbo laser blasts. How hard did they fucking bombard the shit out of the planet?
Right, they destroy that.
I want to see that, just like an entire Imperial fleet slagging the entire planet.
Yeah.
That's what I always say, though. Make like 100 fleets instead of a Star Destroyer, instead of a Death Star.
Yes.
You can just slag planets like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where you just poison the planet, and now people are like, you can't even go there.
it's just
it's uninhabitable.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I think it's gonna be that Din fails, or if it's that the Mandos, like you said, don't want anything to do with Grogu, or is it that like the Children of the Watch, the cultists, if they like get killed?
Yeah, or does he do it and they still just don't care?
But it is the way, so I don't see them not caring. Yeah. That's the least likely.
Because because there's like who knows where this season's going? I have no idea.
Yeah.
It could go anywhere. A lot of things could happen. Does Sabine show up? Does a ton of things could happen. But there's a very high possibility the armor is just like, who's the villain this season? The armor? Bo? Moff?
I think...
Here's a hot take. We don't see Moff Gideon at all this season.
Oh, I don't think we will. I agree with you.
He'll come back in season 4 with a vengeance.
Yeah. He'll come back in season 4. I don't see him being in this season.
Yeah.
Because they just caught him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be weird.
But I guess also it would be, on the flip side, if he does get out, that'd be a good showing of just how fucking dog shit the New Republic is.
Yeah. It'll also be
Damn, you couldn't even contain him for, a season.
Right. It would be pretty pog, too, if we, maybe got a flash to him at, wherever he was, and and then we see a recast Cara Dune, and then we all go crazy. Yes! They recast her!
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the only time we would see him is if we see, a flashback of the Night of Tears.
I want a whole Night of Tears show.
No, absolutely.
Give me a show of just Moff Gideon fucking up Mandalore.
I feel, that would be such a...
And whatever the fuck Bo was doing during that time.
Yeah, I want to know,
I still don't know how she lost the Darksaber.
Well, yeah.
I mean, she lost it to Gideon, but, what happened? Do we still know?
I still want a storyline, around the Night of Tears, the Fall of Mandalore, and for them to go more in depth on just everything, because I feel like part of it is going to end up being that because Bo never actually won the Darksaber ever, because it was always just given to her.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like that's going to be part of the reason. I feel like we talked about this last season, but I feel like that's going to end up being part of the reason why they lost on Mandalore. Because some of the fucking Mandalorians were well, you didn't win the Darksaber, so we're just going to let the planet die.
Yeah.
Because that's what I have to imagine it was.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it wouldn't make sense how she could just get handed the Darksaber before, but now she couldn't.
It's not that she can't, it's that she's not again.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though, because she really wanted the Darksaber.
Yeah.
So there has to be, something had to have happened when she just took it that made it a problem for her to be I can't just take it.
Yeah.
I have to fight you for it.
Because if it happens again, and like, I think it's because she lost it. Like the moment she loses it, she has to earn it back properly. Otherwise, it's just like we keep handing you this shit. No one's gonna fucking believe in you. You know, like
guess.
Who wants to follow you?
But the way they made it sound like it always has to be one. Maul won it.
Well, yeah, but we know that's not true. Because she got it given to her.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's why they lost. Like, only some of them followed her when she was handed the Darksaber, but, like, the most extreme, like, traditionalist Mandalorians were like, no, you just got handed the Darksaber.
It didn't bring them togetger like she wanted it to.
Yeah, it didn't fully unify them because she didn't win it.
Especially because, like, Sabine wasn't there. She was out with Ahsoka, you know? Like,
yeah. Because it's also, like, the Mandalorians saw her get handed the Darksaber.
Yeah.
As well. Like, I feel like that's definitely part of it. But like I said, I want a whole show about that.
Yeah.
The fall of Mandalore.
They can do a lot of cool stuff.
Night of Tears. That'd be a good show to do like a really brutal.
Yeah.
Just like war.
Just fucking war. Just fucking. What is it good for? You know.
Just
entertainment.
Because it's funny. Because it's like it is literally just like. The only possible way that the Empire won is just that they just had just millions of stormtroopers just going in.
Right.
And orbital bombardment.
Yeah, that helps just a little.
Mandalorians didn't exactly have a whole lot of cruisers.
Right, they were struggling with an alligator this episode, you know.
Yeah.
It was a big one, to be fair, but...
Well, and it seemed blaster-proof.
I was really hoping during that fight, the armor was just going to roll up and just fucking...
Take its eye out.
Take a smack at it with her hammer and thing.
Yeah, where the fuck were they? Some random ass planet with giant turtle crocodiles.
No, that's they're like their base. Where they've been hiding out.
Well, no, because we first saw them on Navarro, then they left Navarro, and then we saw her on the ring world.
On the ring, yeah, but this is like I assume their home because they have the little.
No, yeah, but I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
I don't know what planet that is. They have, like, creatures from Avatar The Last Airbender here. Fucking turtle crocodile. And it did a death roll.
Maybe.
That's what crocodiles do.
I know, it was accurate. I appreciate that.
They get you underwater, and then they just fucking roll. Mm-hmm. That's terrifying.
So who's that kid? Like, is he, like, important? Like... No. I don't know why I have this problem with trying to connect everything in Star Wars.
I mean, that's how I am, too.
They've trained me in that.
I at first, like, before the crocodile showed up, when we were...
Yeah, you thought it was a flashback.
I thought that was, like, going to be Din or something.
Nah.
Like, that was when he got inducted. Well, because I don't know. I was like, where the fuck are they? What's going on here? I didn't realize there were that many left.
Yeah, remember all the ones on Navarro when they saved Din?
Yeah, but a lot of them died.
Did they? Yeah. That was a long time ago. I don't even remember how many of them died.
I could have sworn a lot of them died. Because then on the Ring world, there was only like 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, that was... Yeah, there's still a lot out there, though, you know?
There's still a handful.
Yeah.
There's still a couple
hundred. They're still inducting people. They inducted kids, so you know there's just...
Well, yeah, that's the only way.
Yeah.
Which is funny, you know? Because it's like... Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, yeah.
Because it's like Mandalorians are just humans.
Yeah, they're just people.
Like, they're just trained. It's not like they're physiologically greater.
No, it's just a way of life, you know?
That's wild.
It is the way.
And it's their armor, to be fair.
Yeah.
They got that unfair advantage.
True. Does Din still have the giant stick? Or did he melt
the spear?
Down? Yeah, or he melted it down.
He melted it for Grogu.
For Grogu's armor. Okay, that's what I thought.
The spear's melted down because he got the Darksaber. Like,
yeah,
you don't need the spear anymore.
True that.
The spear was kind of cool though.
Yeah,
I would have kept both.
Nah, it's too much.
Dual wield.
You ain't got no cargo room. Where are you gonna keep?
Well, yeah. I mean, I miss the Razor Crest.
I don't. I like the new ship.
I like it, but it's just It runs into the thing that I always think of in Star Wars, where when your main ship is a fighter, where do you live?
Yeah, that's why Grief was offering him a home.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's homeless.
But, like, that's why bounty hunters usually have, like, the big cargo ships.
Yeah.
Because you can have an arsenal. And a bed.
But we can't bring back the Razor Crest. It's gone.
I know.
It'll never be the same.
I want him to name the new ship.
Maybe one day.
The Razor Fang or something.
Speaking of bringing things back, I had a problem with this episode. I absolutely fucking hate them trying to bring IG-11 back.
Speak up, you're whispering.
I hate them trying to bring IG-11 back. It legit made me angry. To the point where I'm like, if they bring him back, I'm going to be pissed. Because it takes away from IG-11's sacrifice, and it's probably not going to be the same IG-11, so what the fuck's the point? Introduce new characters. Stop being lazy, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni. Make a new fucking character if you need a new fucking droid with him. Jesus Christ. Fucking annoying. Star Wars can't let go of characters. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Legit pisses me off. Especially for a character who had a fucking amazing season with him and Khalil, had great sacrifices, and then, we're just going to bring this droid back. And it's not going to be the same. So, like, what's the point if it's not going to be the same? Just get another fucking IG-11 droid. Don't ruin the fucking statue in the city.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Fucking, I swear to God. And then it's going to get brought back, but it's like, why are they like, we're bringing in Babu Frick this season, Like, literally to bring IG-11 back. Which I fucking can't stand. But I'm sure the moment I hear Taika Waititi talk, I'll be like, okay. But also, I fucking hate it so much.
This is their
So like, it's like if in like say we get like what would be it's like if they're like, I'm trying to think. Never mind, because this analogy doesn't work because everyone in Rogue One's dead. So like, what if someone tried to bring back K2? That'd be stupid. Because there's no one to bring back K2, but it'd be fucking stupid.
I mean, I agree. It's it's also like it's sort of an interesting thought process, because like all droids in Star Wars, at least the ones that we see that can talk, are all like sentient. Mm-hmm. They're all AI.
Yeah.
Essentially.
So they could exist forever.
Well, no. They exist so long as like their core exists, which IG-11's is gone.
Yeah.
So is this like kind of making like a zombie IG-11?
I guess.
Or like a possession?
Maybe, because like when you brought it back, it's like...
Although IG-11 seemed less...
As a murder droid.
IG-11 was less... he seemed a lot less sentient than other droids.
Yeah, it just seems so weird.
The astromechs and protocol droids have souls, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, they have full AI personalities, whereas IG-11 was in, like, kind of a gray area.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just interesting, because I feel like it's like, this is like it's like a zombie, or it's like a possession situation.
Yeah. Go to old Doc and be like...
That's just, my brain, whenever I think of droids in Star Wars, kind of breaks a little bit, because I just always forget that they're all, like, sentient.
Yeah.
And have like, emotion. I don't think IG-11 did, but...
No.
He was a murder droid, so that's the one time where they're like, yeah, we don't need to give this one emotions.
Yeah.
The one and only time. And yet they decide, like, fucking... like, trash compactor droids and cargo moving droids need to have, like, personalities and, like, emotions for some reason.
Yeah. It just, like, y'all can find something, like, you don't need...
I feel like it's not going to work.
Yeah, but, like... So, do we address it again in the show?
No, I think
does he come back?
No, I don't think he'll come back. I think they'll address it, but
no, just like he come back and try to get him again, or like bring the part back or whatever.
I think maybe.
But it's like, was Babu one of the three things? I don't know if Babu.
I don't think he was.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't specify.
One had a name. It was like Azulet.
No, that was the name of the species.
Oh, that was the name of the species.
That was the name of the species, and they all look identical. So
yeah,
one of them could be Babu.
That scene was cute, though.
Yeah.
Just Din sitting there, cross-legged, looking giant, and then Grogu trying to play with him.
I like how he made one complaint about the little guy's, like, speaking patterns, so then Grieve was like, alright, I'll translate. I'll translate when they're speaking basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with IG-11.
I just think it's dumb. I get, like, the whole Jin's very, like, set... Din's very, like, there's only one I could trust, but, like...
That's what I feel like...
Homie, if you're gonna raise this child, you gotta be able to trust more than 3 people.
Well, that's what I think it's gonna end up being. Is, like, it's not gonna work. And that's gonna be, like... You know, like, you need to move on, sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping it does. Like... Whether it's like they bring him back and he's just so different that Din's like, no, take it out. I want it back to being a statue, or what? But like, I feel like that's sort of continuing that like plot line.
Yeah, but if you need a droid you can trust, you got Cobb motherfucking Vance. Go get his ass.
He's a cyborg, not a droid.
Same thing. Go fucking get Cobb Vance.
He's a modified youth.
He's a modded youth.
Modded youth, yeah, that was what we called him.
Yeah.
No, I kind of want Cobb Vance to come and be the marshal for Navarro.
Nah.
That seems like a good place for him.
Yeah, but that means we don't get to see him, really. We're not in Navarro doing stuff, unless we're going to be like Season 5, The Fall of Navarro, or
but that means he gets to be happy.
I think they have bigger plans for Cobb Vanth than
and Cobb Vanth
Marshal of Navarro.
Cobb Vanth is hot, so I want him to be happy. And he would be happy being a marshal on Navarro.
I just want to see Cobb Vanth do stuff, you know?
That's fair.
I don't want him to be like, once a season we run into fucking Navarro and see him, you know?
Well, yeah, that's what Grief is.
Yeah.
With his fucking cape that has to have 2 droids behind him.
Go find Miggs Mayfield. Go do something. Like, there's people you...
Yeah.
Like, we gotta see our boy Miggs again.
Well, no, I think he needs a droid... I don't know why he needs a droid specifically.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Maybe it's like...
Wait, here's the thing. You get this droid. How the fuck does he get there? He doesn't go in your ship. Like, what the fuck? Come on, dude.
Well, I'm assuming...
They can just...
The pod...
They can just, like, rope him to the top like Christmas in a car.
Well, no, I was thinking maybe the pod that Grogu sits in?
That's not very big.
It was originally an astromech seat.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he wants a droid.
Yeah.
Because a droid, you know, like IG-11 could, like, compact himself.
Yeah.
Like, he could, like, crunch down. You couldn't shove Miggs in there. Mm-hmm. You know?
Oh, but they could get their own ship and go. Can IG-11 fly?
They could have their own ship.
We know he could drive a speeder, but, like...
I mean, I assume that he is capable of flying. He probably has the programming to fly. Yeah. I don't think he had a ship, but... He might have had a ship, I don't know.
Wait, did he have hands, or was his hand just a gun?
No, those were... He has hands.
I thought he had one hand and, like, one gun.
Well, no, it's just that he's always holding them.
Yeah. Well, I know one. Oh, wait, yeah, okay.
Well, no, he's always holding like the bigger gun, and then his E11, the Imperial Trooper Blaster, is the one that he like puts down to like pick up Grogu and shit. Mm-hmm. But like the big one, he's always holding at all times.
Yeah.
Which is one of the guns that are like the same model of gun that IG-88 dual wielded.
Okay. I'm not too worried about it becoming a problem, but. If they bring it back, I'm gonna be pissed. I feel
like it's either gonna be it doesn't work, or they'll bring him back and Din will realize like this is not the same person that I knew, so shut it down. I don't
think he cares about that.
Well, no, he does care because that's the only reason why he wants this one specifically.
Yeah,
because he's like, I want this one. This one is my friend.
Yeah, I don't know.
He doesn't understand that the soul of IG-11 was crushed.
Din for real coping right now, you know?
He's had a lot of trauma. My man has been through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel confident, though, because I've heard they had the what's it called thing last night, the premiere, and they showed the first 2 episodes, and apparently shit really gets going in episode 2 and ends on, like, a nice note.
Crazy?
Yeah.
Oh. What is he going to Mandalore next episode?
I hope so.
That's funny then, because he's like, I need a droid to help me on Mandalore. Nah, I'll just go to Mandalore.
I mean, that's why I hope so, because I hope he doesn't bring a droid with him, because if they bring IG-11 back, I'm gonna be pissed. I was legit furious. It ruined the mood for me for like until we saw Grogu with the things, and I'm like, yeah, Grogu being cute. I'm so mad.
You wanted to eat them.
Yeah,
as usual.
Yeah, this is a nice let's get back into Mando episode. Like, ease us back into Mando, kind of explain things, and then do some stupid stuff, and then have a cool little pirate fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bo's castle was cool, though.
Yeah,
I'm excited for Bo this season. I think she's going to be a big part of the season. It's going to be a highlight.
The Mandalorian architecture is always funny to me. It's just very blocky.
Yeah. Why does she have, like, a throne? Like, is that from when she was ruling Mandalore? So she's like, I need a throne.
No, she ruled from Sundari City, the capital.
Is that what we see in Clone Wars?
Yeah. Which, I want to know how the hell that'll look in live action.
Pretty pog, I bet.
Because they had skyscrapers like hanging from like a ceiling because the whole city was like a big sphere. I feel like it's going to be completely.
Wait, is Sundari City Mandalore?
Yeah,
but it's destroyed, right?
Well, yeah, because the whole planet got slagged. Yeah. Like, I think it'd be cool to see a little bit because like they had like hanging buildings and shit like off of like the big dome. Because the rest of the planet is just white. I mean, now it's just green.
Yeah, that's all we need in a 1,000 Tears show, you know.
Yeah, that
make it animated. I don't give a fuck. Just make it.
Yeah, I mean, because I feel like Sundari City would be kind of wild to try and get.
Yeah,
but then again, they have like the screen thing and all that. They have like the technology. We have the technology.
I just want to see that city again, so we can see like I want to see like we were talking about earlier. I want to see Bo ruling. And, like, what happened with all that. And I also just want to see a painting somewhere of the Duchess Satine.
Well, we know Maul took the main painting of Satine. Like, the one that was in the throne room.
Oh, like he took it?
Yeah, because it was in his little hut on Dathomir.
So let's go live action Dathomir.
And he, like, painted with, like, blood over it. And it, like, was in Arubish. I don't remember what it said.
Yeah.
It was probably something snarky about Kenobi.
Probably.
Yeah, I like that Maul just, like, had time to just take it. On his way out.
He's like, I want this. I would need my trophy.
Does that mean he went back to Mandalore after Clone Wars? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Before the slag.
Before the slag.
Before the fall. Yeah, I'm excited to see more. What?
I just got a weird text. That's probably a scam. That's like...
Yeah?
Thank you for your purchase of a Galaxy Android tablet by card. To modify your order, delete text immediately. Okay, yeah. Well, I think we covered most of it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It was a good episode. I'm ready for next week already. Give me it now!
Drop them all at once.
Woo! Not looking forward to possibly IG-11 again, but yeah.
But the rest of it.
Very exciting. So yeah, let us know what you guys thought of this episode down below. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and we are done with Mandalorian review. But now, 1 minute of Bad Batch talk. Ready? Go. It was good.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was good this week. Watch Bad Batch. We're not going to fully review it, but it was good.
Yeah.
Good shit. It was a good episode.
They established more plot.
The new guy is kind of like the new doctor guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of creepy, and I like it.
Yeah. I mean,
the vibes are fucked with him, but in the best way for this show.
I mean, but that is the vibe you want of like a cloning doctor villain.
Yeah.
Like, also, like, I have been, like, outside of when we were watching Mando, like, since we saw the episode of The Bad Batch, I've been trying to figure out what they're using the scales for. I feel like it's going to be some shit, like, it's like, they use it for a component for, like Starkiller Base or something.
Maybe. I don't know. It could be anything.
Because, like, we know they didn't make armor out of it.
Snoke's cloak?
No, because the lightsaber went through his cloak.
Yeah, I know.
See, they should have made Snoke's cloak out of the scales. They should have made Palpatine some fucking bitch in armor.
Right.
He's just wearing, like, armor underneath his robe.
That'd be funny. Yeah, it'll be interesting to figure out what they are using that for.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch The Bad Batch. Watch Bad Batch and Mandalorian.
Watch them both.
Yes.
Watch everything Star Wars that is released by Disney.
Except The Rise of Skywalker.
Except Rise of Skywalker. You can skip that one. But we're seeing more of the cloning Palpatine process.
I've been thinking about that, and like, what if they make that so interesting that like they fix it so well that it's like a double-edged sword? Then we get to Rise of Skywalker and be like, all this for this to happen, and he just comes back and it's like, bit. They need to delete Episode 9. Pretend it never happened.
That is sort of the one of the problems that I have with it. Mm-hmm. Like, because, you know, they've been setting up, like, implying a lot of the Palpatine stuff for a while. We saw it in Mando Season 2, was it?
Yeah.
Where, like, they had, like, the big tubes.
I even saw it in, like, Kenobi and shit when they had, like, Jedi, like...
Yeah.
Like, in those cages. Probably use them for testing and stuff.
Yeah.
Things.
Like, in Fortress Inquisitorius, yeah. So, like... It's like, it is like a double-edged sword, because it's like, yeah, you can make this really cool, but then it's like, but nothing Filoni can do will fix T-Ross.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, it's so cool, then it ended up like this, and now it's just like, yeah, it's gonna be...
I almost big brain time. Mm-hmm. Long con.
War between worlds, they fix it.
No, they're setting this all up to be really cool, but because of everything going on in all the shows, they fuck it up, and that's why Palpatine is brain dead in T-Ross.
That's just... No, I don't like that either. There's gonna be no solution we like.
So. Exactly, but that's better than nothing.
I guess.
At least it explains why he's brain dead in T-Ross.
I guess.
Because Palpatine is supposed to be big brain.
Yeah.
He's not smart.
But I mean, like... Yeah.
Like, in T-Ross, he's so stupid.
Like, you do a story where, like, you have the perfect solution, but, like... Then then they introduce a new character, like maybe it's Cal in the future who fucks up the plans, and then when it comes to fruition, like there's no one reliable left. Like he kills like someone. Like there's ways they could explain it to make it like.
Yeah, and that's why the Sith cultists had to do it.
Yeah,
that's like what I'm hoping, because that's the most like best way to do it.
The most best way, yeah.
Like, hey, if this would have actually worked out, we would have had like competent Palpatine. But because like,
then you do a Star Wars Visions episode of what happens in Rise the Skywalker if the plan worked to how has it happened? You know?
If it was real Palpatine,
yeah. Star Wars, what if?
Star Wars Visions, and it's just what if they actually brought Palpatine back and not fuckface?
What if they brought Palpatine back and instead they brought back Voldemort? Oh yeah, good week of Star Wars. Other than that G11 shit, fuck that shit. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, this is the way.